Hi, my name is Ken German. I'm a lifestyle and business strategy coach. And sorry, Leanne, it's not a tiara, but I'm kind of feeling a little devilish and a little angelish at the same time tonight. So I figured, what the heck? Let's have some fun, some more fun. I want to share with you a couple of changes that I'm making as a result of some tips that I got from my coaching call last night with Vic Struishaus. And it kind of got me to thinking about my marketing message, and it kind of got me to thinking about the message I wanted to convey to my followers and be a lot more positive and kind of removing a couple of words that I have been using and just trying to shifting it to be more a positive light, because I don't want to say bullshit and lie anymore, because that's not the kind of message I want to be conveying to you. This is the journey that everybody goes into, and you don't know what you know until you know it, and that's part of the journey. That's part of the lessons. And you're following me, and you're listening to me and watching my videos and coming to my webinars and coming to my training is all to help you learn from my experiences, all to help you be able to not make the same mistakes that I've made. And I don't like to call them mistakes, but it's just easier to say that they're mistakes. But I've spent lots and lots of money on what I have learned. And if you talk to me, I'm like a walking encyclopedia as far as marketing and technology goes. And as a result of that, there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning that I'm implementing now, and since I'm all focused on one result. So the message is that you want to be positive and upbeat in your marketing. You never want to sound desperate. You never want to sound negative. You don't want to let your emotions about a situation ever come out in your marketing. And you just want to be positive and upbeat, because people want positive and upbeat leaders. The people want to have it so that they're going to feel good when they're working with you. And that's what I want to have for you. That's what I want to have when we're working together, because I don't want to have when we're working together feel like we're working. I want it to be play. I want it to be fun. I want it to be this educational experience where it's just this euphoric moment all the time. It's like, wow, this is so cool. I'm finally learning. So that's kind of point one, is I'm going to be focusing more on changing my marketing message, and going to start seeing that popping up more in my videos now, because I've been following a lot of just my coaches, and then the coaching calls I've been going through, and talking with my sponsor a little bit, and just different tidbits that have been kind of coming to me saying, hey, Ken, you're better than this. Let's step it up and be positive and be that positive role model. And you can still be that alpha wolf, but you don't need to, you just stay positive. As far as the webinar goes, and I'm going to be posting the webinar and it'll be available, but the first webinar is not going to be a Google Hangout. I thought I could learn everything I needed to learn about Google Hangouts, and unfortunately there's a lot more to learn than I had guessed on. So the webinar is still going to be available. It'll still be available tomorrow at 8 o'clock, on Sunday at April 27th at 8 o'clock. And I'll still be available for that webinar and answering questions. And I'm going to get that ready, and that'll be ready to launch. And you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see that webinar not only on Sunday, but you'll be able to visit the website and visit the webinar and see that anytime. One of my strategies for building my business, which a lot of marketers are doing, is I'm going to be using webinars to help bring people in and show them what I know, and show that I can help you really be successful and help you really get the knowledge that you need and not charge you for it. Because at the end of every webinar, the only thing I want you to be able to do is come join my team so that you can have a system that's going to really help you be successful. That's really point two. Point three, I've been testing some traffic sources and getting some traffic coming in. I went through and have been running some solo ad campaigns to test my capture pages. I'm at about a 50% opt-in rate on one of the capture pages now, and I'm really happy with that particular capture page. So I'm going to be able to bring up another campaign that I'm going to be running with my sponsor, Leanne. We're going to be running that particular campaign here very shortly. I'm going to buy another 200 clicks with that campaign. And really want to get those two capture page systems and funnels really up and going, because I have one that's coming in. I have just two different capture campaigns I want to get tested. And then the fourth point, what was the fourth point? I had another point. I'm trying to think of it. Oh yeah, Lead Pages launched a really cool template today. It's a mini marketing site type funnel, and I haven't had a chance to test it yet. But that's going to be another thing I'm going to be doing. Is going to be testing this new template. Oh, and that was the fifth point. Then so I'm going to be testing this new marketing funnel, the mini site template. And then the fifth point is actually I'm testing multiple thank you pages to show you the different, to test which one's going to convert the best, because I was listening to one tidbit that came in from Justin Verenge on the call on Monday, and he was saying that he had this bridge page that he brought in that really helped his conversions and really helped people understand, okay, when you opt into my list, why am I seeing Vic Strushouse? Why am I seeing Chris Jones? Why am I seeing Mike Hobbs? Why am I seeing all these other leaders when I'm opting into your list? So that's what the bridge page or the thank you page is about. So those are really the 5 points I wanted to talk about tonight in my blog for my video today. And I'm really, really excited about May. May is going to be a game changer. I'm going to be going to the Empower Network event in New Orleans and with the VIP ticket, because I want to be able to have that level of training and I want to have that level of success. And the sixth point, I had another point I was going to share. I was reviewing my vision card and my vision statement. And it's not that I don't believe I can't do it, but there was a piece that I was kind of missing, because from a business perspective, not to have a money goal isn't the way you want to run your business. You always want to have some money goal. But I wanted to make sure that because your energy is about intention and your focus and whatever you're focusing on. And see, my focus is on service and helping you. But from a business perspective, you still want to have a money goal. So what I did is I changed my vision card so it says $100,000 a month and 100 people on my team by August 1st, 2014. Depending on how the numbers work out, it could be either 100,000, it could be 100. I want that number to be at least $100,000 to reach my goal. It could be more than that. It could be less than that. Whatever that number works out to be, I still want the number to be $100,000, and that's what I'm focusing on. But if God says it's going to be more money, cool. Because depending on how the numbers work out as far as conversions and all this other stuff that's happening, it could be it could be $100,000, it could be $140,000, it could be $200,000, it could be $400,000. I don't know. I know I just want it to be at least $100,000 to reach my goal, and I want to be able to get 100 people on my team. So those are the 6 points. Don't ask me to remember them in my blog, but I just wanted to share these with you tonight because I'm just kind of wrapping up some thoughts. My wife and I were at the beach today. My wife is going back to visit family in Russia, and I'm really going to miss her for the month, but I'm also going to be able to focus on my business. I'm committing to be able to go to the New Orleans event and buy the VIP ticket to be able to be there. May 22nd to the 25th, because I want to be able to be. I'm making that commitment to my business in order to be able to hit the $100,000 a month. I want to surround myself with more 7-figure earners, because you'll earn within 20% of who your peers are. Pretty awesome, huh? So I want to be able to make connections with at least the 7-figure $1 million ring earners, and I'm sure that at that point in time that I'm going to have my mentor I'm going to have somebody that's going to actually working with me more often to help me reach that big goal, because I have a big why. I want to be able to help my family. I want to be able to replace my 6-figure income. I want to be able to have that freedom in my life. I want to help other people have that freedom that I'm working on acquiring, and I want to be able to create my foundation to give children better access to education. That's my big why. I want to be able to help children so that they don't go through what I struggled through growing up. I want them to take them 25 years for them to struggle to try and find their normal. I want them to understand that your normal is what you create. It's what you attract. And that's hard for young people to understand. So that's really it. I had just those 6 points. The webinar is still going to go on August. August keeps on popping up. What's going to happen in August? That's like the third time I've said that in the last 2 days. August. I'm going to have to meditate on that, I guess, and try and find out. That's really about it today. Be more tomorrow. I'm mapping out the webinars. I'm going to put together, after this one launch of this webinar on Sunday, I'm going to be launching. I'm going to be stepping through each of the 3 pillars I'm going to outline for you on Sunday to help you be successful. And I'm going to be mapping out training around each of those pillars in upcoming webinars to help you have a path to follow in your business. And what I'm going to be teaching you will work for almost any business, but it'll work best when you join my team because of the compensation plan and because of the training that's available and because of the compensation plan and a lot of other reasons. Build a team because together everyone achieves more. Let's rock 2014 together. Click on the links below to join my team. We're going to have a lot of fun in 2014 and beyond. Have an awesome night. Talk to you soon.